For a very long time, Intel was the company everyone had written off, yes, including you. Missed the AI wave, lost ground to Nvidia, fell behind TSMC. At one point, the question wasn't so much about growth, it was actually more about survival. And now, Intel has just done something unthinkable. It has crossed its dot-com era peak. So the question is this a comeback or something much bigger? Let's uncover this particular development. But before we do, I would request you please to like, share, subscribe. Now that you have, back to Intel. Intel stock surged over 24% in a single day, crossing $83, beating its previous high from the year 2000. That's a 26-year record gone. And this was earnings. The revenue, $13.6 billion versus $12.3 billion, which was expected. EPS, 0.29 versus near zero expectations. The gross margins, 41%, way above guidance, by the way. One of the biggest beats in semiconductor history. Because this should not be viewed as a simple turnaround story. Instead, a clear shift in how AI infrastructure works. For the last couple of years, the conversation was all about GPUs run AI. Nvidia wins. Everyone else follows. But that model is starting to crack. AI is moving from training to inference to agentic systems. And that changes everything, my friends. Because now, GPUs train models, but CPUs run and orchestrate them. And the ratio is starting to shift from CPU for 8 GPUs to closer to parity, even potentially reversing in some cases. And that is exactly where Intel wins. Intel's AI-driven business now makes up for 60% of total revenue, growing at 40% year on year. Data center revenue alone is at $5.1 billion, up 22% year on year. And here's the real signal. Demand is not slowing down. Intel literally said they could have made more money if they had more supply. That's a very different problem from what was, well, 2 years ago. A year ago, Intel was losing relevance. Now, it is supply constrained. The difference, I believe, is the leadership. Lip Bhutan reset the company. Focus on execution, fix margins, supply, and then fix the culture. But there's something deeper here. Intel is becoming a core layer in AI infrastructure. Long-term deals with hyperscalers like Google, partnerships with Nvidia systems, custom AI chips crossing $1 billion run rate, advanced packaging demand hitting billions annually. And then, of course, there's the bigger layer. The US government now owns a stake in Intel. Intel is now the only major US-based advanced manufacturer, a key part of the CHIPS Act, a strategic counterweight to Asia. But this story, if you thought was done, it's far from it. There are still cracks. Foundry business is still unproven. Yields on new nodes are still improving. Free cash flow is still negative. Supply expansion takes years. And the biggest question, can Intel sustain this momentum, or is this just a peak moment? And here, of course, is the front page take. This story is, well, not just so much about Intel bouncing back, it's also the market waking up to something bigger. AI is no longer just about GPUs. The stack is expanding: orchestration, inference, agents, infrastructure. And the bang center of that change, CPUs, are back in the conversation. So for the first time in a while, Intel is starting to look necessary again. That change has received a serious signal. Elon Musk has effectively backed Intel's next big bet. On a recent Tesla earnings call, Musk confirmed that their collaboration with Intel will involve its upcoming 14A process technology, a critical node where Intel has been aggressively chasing external customers. This is tied to Musk's ambitious terafab chip manufacturing initiative, where Tesla and SpaceX are expected to play a role. The details, well, are still emerging, but the signs are clear. If terafab scales, it could become a very high volume customer for Intel's 14A. And more importantly, it changes perception. Because as we know, when someone like Musk weighs in, the rest of the market doesn't ignore it. the market starts asking a very different question. Not, can Intel come back? But what if Intel is already back, just in a different part of the AI stack? Please do let us know, what do you think in the comments below. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the AIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.